Welcome back, Normal Solar Bridge, and today we're going to be talking about Quackity's newest lore stream, Killing My Enemies. Alright, if you end up enjoying this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I also got a Discord and a Twitch, both will be linked in the description. Make sure to check them out. Alright, hope you enjoy the video. So this stream started with another cinematic similar to the last time we did a lore stream, but this time it was 3 hooded figures riding horses. It was actually the same hooded figures that showed up in Fundy's newest stream. I think this stream especially kind of like connected the dots between a bunch of like lore streams that have been happening recently. And I'll explain how like throughout this video. So then the cinematics go into like time lapses of Quackity visiting the prison every single day, torturing Dream until he gets what he wants. And then the actual stream starts in a flashback, apparently 72 hours before the events of like the first stream that Quackity had, like before he visited Dream. So here Quackity rows a boat up to Awesome Dude, who's just chilling on an island. Awesome Dude feels bad about letting Tommy die, because, like, in this flashback, he still doesn't know that Tommy actually didn't die. Well, he did, but you know. Yeah, apparently Sam's been missing ever since Tommy died, and he sent himself to this island alone just to farm for I guess, the rest of his life. I don't know, this is where Quackity found him. He'd been doing this for a while, apparently. And when Quackity arrived, Sam was, like, looking at a grave, actually. There's, like, a detail that I saw somewhere on Twitter that apparently that's the same grave Techno found on an island months ago on a stream. So that just shows how long Quackity's been planning these things. And then Quackity starts, like, reassuring Sam that, like, Tommy's death wasn't his fault, because Sam was really in a slump here. Quackity's like, you shouldn't beat yourself over it, it was Dream that killed him, your only job was to protect Dream from staying in the prison. He just needs to accept it and move on. Quackity says the only way to avenge him is to kill Dream. Sam gets, like, really motivated here, he, like, grabs all his stuff, and then him and Quackity head off to the prison. But as they enter the prison, Sam breaks down. He says he can't do it. Quackity, like, tells him he has to, and then Sam's like, no, Tommy trusted me to keep Dream not locked up, not to kill him. Fundy. Oh my god. Yeah, Sam would feel bad if he, like, went back on Tommy's last word after essentially getting him killed. After some back and forth arguing, Quackity tells Sam he needs to really get it together. And then he leaves. Apparently, Las Nevadas has no room for emotion. And then the stream skips ahead 24 hours. Now it's 48 hours before the first events of his last stream. He's walking around where the egg is, and then he starts digging down. He runs into this, like, underground dungeon. It's all, like, filled with red blocks. It actually has the same theme as the egg, and it's, you know, right next to the egg. And especially when he starts pulling out stacks of TNT, you can kind of put 2 and 2 together and realize that this is part of the egg. I wonder if this is going to start, like, generating around other parts of the SMP. He digs through the wall to the egg room and then starts placing TNT around all of that and just really just coating this entire room in TNT. That's when Bad Boy Halo and Punch show up. Quackity tells him to stay away. He's doing this to save Bad Boy Halo, because, like, he used to see him as a friend and now he's just infested by this egg. Bad Boy Halo and Punch threaten him, telling them not to do it. There's more back and forth arguing, and then eventually Quackity places down the redstone torch and blows up the entire place. He runs out of this room, and there's this entire, like, cool scene of his vision blurring and, like, the egg saying stuff to him. We don't know what the egg said yet. Somebody will probably translate it. But yeah, it was really a cool scene. And after that, it skips ahead another 24 hours. Now it's only a day before the visit with Dream. Quackity's riding on a horse towards the prison and he sees George standing right outside of the prison. Canonically, they hadn't seen each other for a long time, so they start catching up on what happened after Lemamberg. Quackity's, like, explaining his plan with Las Nevadas. Apparently, we find out that it's supposed to be an entertainment mega center and he's gonna, like, control the economy through it. It's like everybody's gonna be there just all the time. And then George asks Quackity what they're gonna do with Konodo Kingdom, which is, like, their, like, government that they've created without Quackity. Yeah, so Quackity, George, Sapnap, and Carl used to live in El Rapids together, and then that broke up, and the 3 of them split apart, leaving Quackity by himself. George apparently told Carl to invite Quackity to Konodo Kingdom, but Carl never did it. We assume he forgot, probably because of all the time traveling, you know, his canonical brain rot that's happening, just constantly. Quackity's feelings are, like, obviously hurts, and then he says he'll visit eventually. And then after that, it skips, like, way back. Like, I'm talking 12 days before the Lemamberg election. In between these 2 parts of the stream, there's, like, flashbacks and memories of old Lemamberg. And then it cuts to a conversation between Wilbur and Quackity. Apparently, Quackity wasn't trying to fight Wilbur or go against him. He just wanted to be included. He wanted to join Lemamberg, but Wilbur said no, so he decided to just, like, make his own government. He wanted a place that everybody could be a part of. He thought there was good in all people. Wilbur essentially agreed with him, but he said that people only use their good for personal gain, and so they're, like, untrustworthy. He thought that power came from, like, swords and blood, and that he needs to show his good side. Apparently, in his eyes, Quackity wasn't ready, and that's why it wasn't a part of Remembered. Then after that, it flashes back to the present. Quackity's outside Wilbur's grave, and he leaves a note. You were right all along. I won't make the same mistakes twice. And then he rides away on his horse towards the prison. And that was it for his stream today. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave comments with extra theories that you think might fit into the story. Alright, join the Discord, I got linked in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!